mind experiment.
It's no sleep, baby.
Welcome, everybody, to No Sleep, the podcast. I am AJ Simmons. This is a comedy podcast, so I'm going to do a joke.
Oh.
Here we go. This was in the news, you might have seen. In a facility in England, a rogue guinea pig named Randy broke into a female-only enclosure and impregnated all 100 of them.
Oh.
Randy was later found smoking a cigarette and calling the pharmacy. Not bad. I'll take that. All right, next joke. In Tallahassee, Florida, also a true story, a man dressed as Chuck E. Cheese was arrested while on the job for charges of stealing a credit card. When questioned by police on potential accomplices in this scam, Chuck exclaimed, "I ain't no rat."
But he was.
Yes.
Old Chucky just needed a little cheese.
Yeah.
I knew that one was going to suck.
I think it is crazy.
I love that they arrested him with the rat head
Yes,
on too. They
full costume.
cuffed him and stuffed him. Didn't even take the head off.
Wow.
And he resisted a little bit, too.
Is that true?
That's
The
totally
rat
true.
head?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, he had the full Chucky costume, and you can hear kids in the background being like, "Oh, no, Chucky, no," as he's being taken away.
It's also insane that the symbol for children's casino is a rat.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be a mouse because that was taken.
That's true. But it's just kind of crazy.
It is crazy. Check out the video. It's pretty interesting.
It is.
Seems like a Florida-type activity.
Indeed.
All right, you can feel free to cut to Toll McGrain.
Ooh, boy. Here we go. You guys probably heard this. Lots of people were upset at Snoop Dogg for being upset that the movie Lightyear featured a lesbian couple with a kid. You guys hear about this?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe he didn't consult his bitches and hoes first. Okay. Or murder someone, you know? But that's what it is. That's what I got.
Nice.
Sam, do you want to, or are we passing to Alex?
We'll go to Alex first.
Oh. Do I have anything? Hold on.
Beep boop.
Did you guys see The Rock today?
No.
I did.
Famous actor The Rock
Yeah.
appears to have lost, 70 pounds of muscle overnight.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And everyone's like, what happened to The Rock? They unplugged the industrial size plug of testosterone going up his asshole 24 hours a day because it was killing him, I think is what happened.
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
He's also, yeah. He's done it before. He lost a bunch of weight when he first got into acting.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, he's down to that again.
Yeah, and he was kind of skinny because he didn't want to be like the crazy meat. He lost the weight for the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting movie he's going to be in.
Well,
No, it's already out.
Oh.
He's like, have you seen the pictures of him?
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks like
skinny. Yeah.
he went on a Dave Bautista plan.
He's got fake pecs. He's had those since the 90s. They're about 1998. As a pro wrestling fan, I know this.
I trust this.
I do
he
too.
had a surgery done to get new pecs.
He got a
and
boob job?
So he wrestled for a whole year with a shirt on. And he went through this whole gimmick where he would talk about how much his shirt costs, and that's why he wouldn't take it off. He's like, this is a $500 shirt. I'm going to take it off. But really, it's to hide the surgery scars.
I think, but because wrestlers get that kind of fucked up chest, don't they? Where like their nipples like spread apart.
Yeah, because of all the chops. That
Yeah.
they do. The Ric Flair chops.
They get the weird
Just pushing their nipples off
spread
their
out
chest.
chest
It
thing.
messes up their pectoral muscles
Yeah.
and spreads them apart, so they get like the weird spread checks.
Yeah.
Chest.
That's wild that he had to like make the fat kid getting in the pool gimmick
Right.
with the shirt.
And he's the
you know?
fucking Rock.
No, I just like the shirt. That's why I'm keeping it on.
It's a pretty nice shirt.
Yeah.
Plain white T-shirt.
Exactly.
All stretched out.
Yes. Used that trick a lot myself in the old days. And we also have Sam Hershock, very special guest, and Shyla, our executive producer. Sam Hershock.
Howdy.
You can find him on Instagram at Samuel_Hershock.
Yep, go by my God-given name.
That's right.
How come you needed the underscore?
That's his middle name.
You
Underscore.
know what? I don't remember. But I threw it in there.
Like, I feel like there's probably not that many Samuel Hershock.
No, I even went on a website, howmanyofme.com, and
Yeah.
there's only one Samuel Hershock.
Really?
Yep,
Was it you?
A
or-
one of one.
one of one.
Same.
Oh,
Same.
Tom McGrain.
Mm,
Damn. I still have people all the time ask me if that's your real name.
yeah.
Where they're like, is it short for something?
Tolene.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what my uncle said, at least.
I'm just used to it now. I don't even think
Yeah.
twice about it. And Hershock, the Czechoslovakian.
That's what I thought. I had some bad news over the weekend.
Oh, no.
That's funny you bring it up. I was talking to my sister. She does the whole 23andMe thing. And so I grew
All
up.
the secrets come out.
I grew up my whole
Don't
life.
I know it?
Oh, man.
I forgot who we were talking with over there.
So it's not that. It's not as bad as that. No. So I had the understanding that my grandpa came to America from Prague, Czechoslovakia when he was 8 to America, and he started his life here. And I remember
Great story.
I was watching Snatch with my dad. And when it showed Brad Pitt and the Pikeys or Gypsies,
Yeah.
whatever, he's like, that was basically what your grandpa and the family was. They were Gypsies. And my sister did the 23andMe thing, and we're not Czech. We're Hungarian.
Huh.
Ah, you're Hungo Gypsies.
Yep. Emphasis on the hung. And there's my joke.
I like it. Hungary. That's not bad.
No.
I mean,
Do you? I mean, are you disappointed?
a little bit. I was really proud of the Czech heritage, and then so I started looking up what Hungary's known for, and somebody from there invented the Rubik's Cube, which
Oh.
That's all right.
I've always thought how crazy it would be if you went to prison and all you had to do was solve a Rubik's Cube to get out. How many days would you be in prison? I'd still be there my whole life.
Yeah. There's a Chinese kid that would be in there for 1.5 seconds. Meanwhile, I'll be toiling away, be like, it's 2042. I got one side.
Have you seen the machine? Somebody invented a machine that could do the Rubik's Cube in like 0.01 seconds.
Yeah.
It like goes, and then it's done.
Whoa.
It's insane.
I've looked up cheat codes where it's like
Yeah.
turn one corner 3 times,
Yeah.
turn the top 3 times, and none of it works.
Yeah.
But it does. But you've seen
I've known
literally
dudes that
like,
can
a
do
lot
it,
of little
yeah.
Asian kids that will have one hand go
Yeah.
like in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Do it behind their back.
Yeah.
Do 2 at once.
I don't
Stick it up their ass.
Yeah.
Shit it out. It's done.
Now that I want to see. Yeah.
I would be impressed.
Yeah. If that was the actual sentencing that you had to do the Rubik's Cube, I would I'd quickly set down the Rubik's Cube and just grab the first guy's pocket that I see. I'm like, I'm just going to have to be somebody's girlfriend, I guess.
Well, wait and see who your cellmate is first. Maybe
True.
he could help you.
True.
It depends on what you're doing other than the Rubik's Cube. Because I'd be like, do I have to work? Like, no, just the Rubik's Cube. I'd be like, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm staying.
I'm in no hurry to figure this out.
You guys are still feeding me? All right.
Yeah. 3 square a day.
Yeah. Get
All
some-
the sloppy joes you can eat.
Prison cigarettes.
Yeah, the unfiltered cigs.
Yeah.
You'd love those.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, it sounds like you can get essentially anything and everything in prison. Like they have such a pipeline, like sort
Right.
of a Silk Road going into most of those like major detention facilities that I remember there was this documentary I saw where there was this guy that was, and this was back in, the footage looked to be like from the 80s probably.
It was the 90s. I know what you're talking
You know what
about.
I'm talking about? Yeah, this guy who was like getting hormone treatment, medicine and everything, and I don't know if he grew them himself or it was somehow they got a surgeon, you know, they hit a surgeon in
Yeah.
a cake and then brought it in
Yeah.
or whatever. But he had an incredible set of
Was this the dude?
Bits.
Was this the guy?
That's an original internet video
Yes.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I
Like
fully
where-
remember that.
yeah, because he was, if I remember right, he actually did sort of a famous like spree killing or something.
Yeah,
Like
he was a very bad dude.
Yeah, I think he was like a guy who I think killed a bunch of nurses or something like that one night.
Yeah.
And so he was like this hard ass kind of criminal, I guess, originally.
Yeah.
And then he like turned trick or whatever in prison. And even in the video, there's like a black guy with sunglasses who's like his husband or whatever in prison. And he's like, she's fine as hell. Like, it's crazy.
All right.
I'm sure if you look up enough of those facts that you can find it.
It's it's
a pretty famous clip.
Prison. Just look up prison boob job.
Yes.
It'll be number one. It's a classic.
And they are impressive. Like they look good for like today's standards.
Okay.
In prison.
Smart criminal. I'd die day one.
Yeah, because what's the advice that you're supposed to like fight the biggest guy?
Yeah.
There's no way I'm
According to
doing that.
movies.
I'm gonna try to.
I go to
blend in.
prison and be like, I have a question. Can someone cry themselves to death? Is that possible? I think that's gonna be my option here. I'm not doing this.
Because even like a Shawshank or whatever, which at one point, like the sisters get Andy or whatever,
And he wins.
then he eventually wins.
Says if you stab me in the temple, I'll bite your dick off or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think
Didn't always win,
didn't
according to
always.
the narration.
according to Morgan Freeman in the narration. Sometimes the sisters got him.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he says.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And we'll leave it at that, folks.
Yeah,
Moving on.
Yeah. But even that is probably like not sugar coated, but it sounds like it's really, really bad with all of that stuff. Like the rape and everything. I mean, it's horrifying by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
And then the fact that so many of them are for-profit prisons too is. Don't even get me started.
Yeah. No
This is a
bueno.
comedy podcast.
That's right.
What am I talking about?
Yeah, we haven't even started talking about AI yet.
Yeah. That's our midway point.
Yes.
Did you want to talk about Vegas at all, Alex?
Of course.
Nice.
Yep.
What did you get up to out there?
Went to Vegas specifically to see The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. Like a month ago, I saw CBS This Morning did a whole thing on it. I'm like, what? What are they doing? I'm like, well, I have to see this. Have to go back to the Sphere for the 4th time.
There you go. Was it really the 4th time?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Well, that's because I happened to go to Las Vegas 4 times in 1 year when it opened. It was just a weird confluence of events, but I've been to the Sphere a few times. So
Is the Sphere profitable yet?
I have to imagine it's doing just fine. Yeah. So it's The Wizard of Oz, and they remade it for the Sphere with AI and a whole bunch of crazy technology. And I mean, I'm still trying to process the whole thing, but it was wild. It was crazy. 'Cause they remade it like it was in 16K. I mean, that's what the resolution of the Sphere, and it's several stories tall, and I've watched The Wizard of Oz a bazillion times. I have it basically memorized. You know everything. But it was like, I don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was just inside of a movie. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
But there was a whole, just besides the movie itself, which is enough, online you can see the whole tornado scene, which they amped up and redid. Some scenes they just wholesale redid, which was fine. And that was kind of one of them. But like it started, and at the very bottom of the Sphere, you see this like almost like an explosion goes off, and all this smoke just goes boom and shoots out, and then they start whipping the wind up.
Oh,
and you're
cool.
like, oh shit, and like the tornado's happening, and the wind keeps getting stronger, and finally, and they're blowing leaves through the whole place, and finally, you can feel like wind whipping like a tornado, like the whole thing. Your seat's vibrating. It's super loud. That's the craziest experience I've ever had, period, in like an entertainment.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
It was
That's
absolutely
pretty cool.
wild.
Damn.
It was crazy. And they there's other stuff like when the flying monkeys came out, they had actual flying monkeys flying
I saw
around the
that.
place. And when they hit the tree in the haunted forest, and the apples dropped in the tree, apples dropped out of the sky on everyone's heads, and it snowed. It was.
It's like a 4D experience.
It was a full on 4D experience, but it was awesome. Highly recommend.
Damn.
Cool.
Highly
How long is it there?
For a long time. Like this was just that was the second day. It just opened, so it'll be there a long time. One of the funniest parts, though, was after. Remember when we went there, like the whole the atrium outside has all the
Yep.
like, it was all Wizard of Oz themed, of course. And do you remember the they have like that what's it called? That like 3D what's the word?
Like a hologram.
Hologram. Remember they had that like hologram wall?
Yeah.
The hologram wall now was the Wizard of Oz, like the big green head.
Right.
So it was like a hologram of the Wizard of Oz's head. Everyone, hundreds of people were gathered around it. And they had like the little guy of the Wizard of Oz with his hat on. He's like, oh, who wants to talk to Oz?
Yeah.
And so the hologram was live responding to people.
Oh, cool.
And everyone's there, and they're like, making the whole production like, what do you want to ask? You can ask Oz anything. What do you want? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, And she goes, free Palestine. And everyone goes, yay. And Oz is like the hologram is like, we don't, we're from Oz. We don't know where that, like, totally ruined everything. It was so fucking funny.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Man.
So was that some sort of AI running the hologram answering the questions, or is that
It was
someone?
clearly they
Like
had
a
they had a man behind the curtain, literally.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he had a motion capture. I mean, they go fucking movie technology at this place. So
Wow.
motion capture, and then the face of Oz, and then a guy trying to drum up fun questions from the audience.
Yeah, sure. Free pass.
But I was watching the guy's face, and because it's in real time, he's like, you can see the emotions go through the Wizard of Oz's face. He's like, we're from Oz. We don't know about, anyone have any other questions? Boom, boom. Okay.
I just got this job.
Yeah.
Right.
We open it. Guys, we're trying to,
This movie came out in 1938. I don't think Palestine existed yet.
Pay no
Yeah.
attention to the question.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Were the flying monkeys like stuffed animals on a string getting dropped down? Or what
They were inflatable drones with flapping wings.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This sounds pretty. I mean, damn. Like
It's
a true
intense.
4D experience.
Yeah, I'm sure after we talked about it on the podcast, you'll get some nice reels directed right at you.
Anything we talk about the podcast winds up in my in my suggested. Every
Yeah.
time we've talked about boner pills, it goes up 300%
Yeah.
from an already 500% rate that I was receiving. Them
Yeah.
Did you see anyone? Because obviously, when we went there and saw that Aronofsky nature flick or whatever it was, which was awesome as well.
Yeah.
Because for those that haven't seen, the sphere basically wraps like to the back of your head here ish, and then like all sides.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like 1/4 of the internal side or something.
Yeah.
But at times it'll light up, and you can literally see like everything, every person. Did you see anyone going?
Oh, yeah.
like freaking out.
Oh yeah, you hear the audience go, "Oh!" Like people are, like you could hear it wave through all the people. Yeah, it was intense for everyone.
Well, because Vegas is weed legal as well, so there's.
Oh yeah,
No
my
shortage-
I got there, I sat down on my seat. I'm like, oh, here we go. My edible just kicked in. This is gonna be fun, and it was a little extra fun. There.
Yeah, yeah.
A little heightened.
They've been a ride.
Oh!
Stuff blowing on you. And, were they real apples or like stuffed?
Stuffed.
Okay, that's
You got to keep them?
Yeah.
Nice.
that's awesome.
I'm sure some people didn't get one, though. What
yeah.
a bummer.
Yeah. Some people. I mean, it was so like because you're sitting there and. I mean, there's nothing above you besides screen.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden apples drop on you. You're like, what the fuck? And some people didn't even like, they dropped on them. They're just like, and there's like apples all over their feet and they're just they didn't even register with them. Yeah. What?
Yeah. They're on 500 milligrams of truck stop edibles.
They take a bite of the fake apple.
Yeah. Swallow it.
Because I'm sure, because I was basically stoned from the moment we landed. It felt like all the way through Vegas, the couple days we went. And I'm just speaking on myself personally, obviously.
Obviously. I was drinking again.
Yes.
As well.
And I remember even just with that nature one, it was like intense being hella stoned. And I think I did have like one beer at the Sphere as well.
Well, in that movie, there was that tornado scene in that, whereas
Yes.
a documentary of the tornado, and they whipped it up in that. But the one in The Wizard of Oz is like times 50.
Oh, the video
it's-
just on my phone. I'm like, that is insane.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Smoke machines and shit.
Oh my god. Well, then it sounds almost the coolest version of all of it too, because likely for like the apples, they just have some sort of apparatus, like some sort of basket.
Well, no,
that
I saw
unleashes them.
later. I saw a clip, and they had drones hanging over our heads, and they clicked the button, and apples just start shitting out of the drones on top of people, and then they just zipped them out. You didn't even know they were there.
But still,
Wow.
kind of like a practical effect.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean that's what it,
Yeah.
like. There was
Yeah.
practical effects happening, with the world's greatest special effects. So it was
Pretty cool.
highly recommend. Highly
Nice.
recommend.
Yeah, and I can't imagine though, because I mean, not to bring up Lord of the Rings, but you could do something like that.
Oh,
Well,
dude.
yeah, when-
we should
yes.
petition for that.
yes.
And that's what when I'm watching, I'm like, so there was a lot of AI, like I could see the AI edges,
Yeah,
like shit
right.
you would see on the internet. If you
Yeah,
looked around, you're
sure.
like, no.
Yeah.
But also, like this afternoon, The Wizard of Oz was on, so I'm like, oh, I watched it. I'm like, oh yeah, they really like took pretty. I mean, 90-year-old footage,
Yeah.
and made it look fantastic. I mean, it was shocking
Yeah.
to see what they actually did with it, but you could totally see the AI rough edges around, but it didn't fucking matter. There was so much happening that
Yeah, with all the other effects, you let it slide probably.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming they have to even use AI just to size it up that big.
Yes, because the screen is like what you're seeing in the movie is like this, so they got to go like,
Yeah, all the way up here.
and they did a really good job of it. Like
Damn.
if you're in a room, like if the shot was in a room, like you look around and like you're in the fucking room.
Yeah, I saw something on some news show about them just making old movies bigger, making the scope bigger. So they have it on like a screen, and it was like however 2/3 of the screen, and they're like, oh, let's maximize it with AI. And then if you see somebody walking in the background, you see them like diddling around over here and then walking behind the people, going to the other side, and you're like, kind of cool.
Do you ever get used to it? Because that was your 4th time there. Do you ever really truly get used to that?
No,
experience?
because you go in, like whenever you go into the sphere, like nothing's going on. It's all for this show, like when I went to U2, it looked like you're in like a big iron dome with a hole in it. You saw birds flying around that seemed totally real. This one, it looked like you're in an old like movie auditorium. It had like
Right.
it had like a little stage with curtains and then a bunch of like lights and like speakers hanging down and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, they have speakers for this. I'm like, no, they don't. And then boink, it all goes away, and you're
Yeah.
like, God damn, they did it again. Yeah.
I felt that on a smaller scale at the Los Angeles Planetarium. I took shrooms and went to his show.
Yeah.
And I had to close my eyes for a half hour. I freaked out.
Oh yeah.
I bet.
I grew up as a college kid that went to the planetarium at the Science Center all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Got stoned and went to laser shows. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
that was and that blew my mind back then.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
like prototype of the sphere, basically, where you're like, what? Like little
Right.
Yeah,
Stick.
leaning back in those chairs.
yeah, like little stick 3D renderings of downtown Des Moines. You're like, what?
Yep.
And I did the prototype of that, which was just doing like the iTunes visualizer
Yeah.
after smoking resin with a bunch of my friends and us all watching like one 14-inch computer monitor.
Let's be honest. Between 2000 and 2009, how many hours did you spend sitting at a desk staring at the visualizer, listening to music? Oh, whoa.
I got my 10,000 hours.
Yeah,
There you go.
did.
You're an expert.
Just like Malcolm Gladwell said.
Oh,
And that's kind of is what, the sphere, it kind of is almost an extension of that same kind of, whatever,
Yeah.
looking for that like wild technology
No, it's like the ultimate, like, I love whatever the cutting edge of technology is. I always want to know. I feel like I'll become an old dork if I don't like know what's happening. So I've always been like, I want to see what's up,
Yeah.
So
See what this Pornhub's all about.
yeah, let's see what this 3D porn's all
I
about.
don't want to be an old fuddy-duddy.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, only sphere.
Yeah.
Were there
Porno sphere.
Whoa.
I feel like I saw live people. Did they have like a live Dorothy and ever come out? Okay. All right.
Porno at the sphere. They're pumping out
Oh
like,
boy.
yeah.
pumping out
That'd be
Badussi
too
juice
much.
into the air.
Well, when the tornado, you could smell the tornado
Yeah.
for real. Like they put a scent in the air, and it was cold air. It felt very. So if they could, like, what scent do you guys need here?
It stinks like sex in here.
Yeah.
I need
So
I need
Yeah.
39% asshole, and 61% pussy.
Yeah.
All right, we got it.
Yeah. And like the smell of like, have you ever like licked your hand and then smelt it like a little afterwards?
Yeah.
And like kissing and stuff sometimes like
The dried saliva
yeah,
smell.
yeah, like a little bit of that. In the
Sneeze
air.
guard.
Yeah,
That's what I call it. Yeah.
That would be intense.
Yeah.
A whole new experience of the sphere.
The
It's
Sphere
gross.
presents Riley Reed.
I think Axe should come out with a new deodorant called Sneeze Guard.
Sneeze guard. I like.
Right there with hogwash.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I think about that idea a lot.
Buddy, you're missing out on $1 million. I saw I've sent you guys some reels. I think all three of you guys from like I think it's 3 dudes in LA. They're comedians. And anyway, so one of their reels is about jerking off, and they made like I can't remember the name of it, but it's some sort of like hilarious name for lotion for jerking
Yeah.
off. And now
Yeah.
they're selling it.
Oh,
They're selling
wow.
T-shirts for it. I'm
Yeah.
like, hogwash, same exact vein.
Yeah,
like,
we gotta
it's
stop
so
saying
funny.
it.
Like it's
Yeah.
the funny thing. Like, who cares if it works or not? Like I'm gonna have this in my house, and people are like, ha ha.
And if it's any kind of soap at all, it
Right.
doesn't
Yes.
matter.
I know.
When
Just
I
a donut-shaped soap.
Yeah, yes, it's a twofer. Yes, perfect.
yeah, it's like a donut weight for a bat or whatever.
You can look like a hog snout.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can put your dangus through its mouth.
Yes.
Oh, man.
This is good. Yeah, it'll look like one of those things you like wrap on a door with, but it has
Yeah.
like an embossed hog.
There you go.
Embossed hog.
Well, and from my candle making ventures, I do understand a little bit of the perfumery and other things, so I could really make this hogwash smell pretty good.
There you go.
Make
I'm
any
telling
hog.
you, this is a funny joke, but you should do that right now.
Yes. Shiloh, we need to get to work.
Let me get in on it.
I already made the bottle for you. I made the prototype.
Yes. And it would work. That is like the
I
crazy.
know.
Like if I put like a couple thousand down, just like on ads,
Yeah.
and just ran it on like TikTok, I bet like
I'm telling you.
man,
Oh, get a Kickstarter for it?
something. Oh my god.
Just buy like 1,000.
this might be it.
Buy like
And that limited supply, put that on the fucking.
buy like 10 gallons of the cheapest body wash you can get from China.
Yep.
Cost you $80.
It's made at the same place the vapes are.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
exactly right. It has a little bit of vape juice in it. You make a hilarious label. I don't know what else I can tell you. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's really all it takes.
Put a little-
that's really all it takes.
It really is.
Nicotine-laced soap. They
Don't
already
tell
have-
anybody.
Yeah, they already have Zins and
Like,
everything.
yeah.
Everyone's going smokeless.
Yeah.
Now you can just wash yourself with nicotine.
Yeah, like yeah.
Wash your hog with
Yeah.
it.
And then obviously, just like Manscaped or anyone or Dr. Squatch, you can easily expand into other products.
Exactly.
Of hogwash.
Exactly.
Hogwash.
Copyright this right now. Anyone who's watching, this is our idea.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
And everyone in this room is involved now.
And for the ladies, it's sweater hogwash. We've already discussed this. Yeah.
Don't think we forgot about you.
Yeah.
We're always thinking of you.
Yeah, it could be like muff scrub.
Yeah.
Not as good as hogwash. I'll keep working on it.
Yeah.
But muff scrub's not bad.
We get hogwash out there first, and then we can get a team of marketing geniuses together
course.
to start pushing out the next.
Des Moines Comedy's best and brightest we'll bring in for a think tank. Well, in Vegas is probably, I mean, it makes sense, obviously, that's the Sphere would be there because it is sort of an entertainment capital.
Yeah.
But it also seems like it has a little bit of that, like, Tokyo thing where you're going to see, like, that's probably the first place you saw a Segway being used, you know?
Yeah.
It seems like that kind of place.
Yeah.
Are there any other hot technologies we should be aware of, Alex?
Hot tech. Guys heard of AI?
So
See, did I see any other hot entertainment tech while I was there?
were there more robots in Vegas? I feel like they'd be using some serious animatronics and shit now.
No, not really at all.
They don't have a robot preacher yet instead of the guy on the street telling
Oh
you
no,
what
he
to
was
repent.
definitely there. I saw him.
Yeah.
He had a big loud PA this time too. Apparently, we're all going to
I
hell.
always felt bad for
The
that.
guy in the Transformer and the Smurf right next to him were like, God damn, we're trying to get our pictures taken.
Yeah, right.
I give him his props. It's called Sin City. Like, why are you going there trying to make people repent?
I know.
That's a good point.
God bless him for trying. I mean, literally, God bless him.
Right. It's a real David and Goliath kind of situation.
Yeah, it's a losing battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else interesting out there in Vegas? Just the usual.
Oh, pretty much the usual. Well,
Did you
the
stay
day we
up?
went,
That's the question.
did I stay up?
Money wise.
I actually did. I was getting beat up by the slot machines, which I usually do. Got up a little bit, lost a little more. And then after the Sphere, we're both like high from the Sphere and also high. And then we went to the hotel and just sat at the bar, one of the bars, and I was playing video roulette. Just the more you play, they just keep giving you drinks. So I was getting pretty wasted, and I was up like $700. Damn. I was just killing this machine. And I think I ended up I cashed out about a little under 600. So I recouped I think I came out. I think I came out even for the first time ever going there.
Do you guys stay on the Strip, or do you go to Fremont at all? And
We went to Fremont. We stayed on the Strip. We stayed at Harrah's, which is not a nice. It's an okay place. Not one. Usually we stay at a fancy.
There goes our
one.
sponsorship.
Well,
DraftKings.
went to Fremont Street and because everyone's like, oh, it's nice. They've changed things and it's blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, we haven't been there in years, so we'll check it out. I'm like, it's still a fucking shithole.
They just put some new free floating laminate flooring in it. That's always the Reno, the cheap Reno move is you get that slate
The gray laminate
It's basically
floor.
what we have in here, honestly.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we are at listening to this right now, do you see gray laminate floor? Of course you do. It's 2025.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
They throw in a couple new appliances, new paint job.
In
Gray
the 80s,
laminate
we had that
Yeah.
the wood paneling everywhere.
Oh yeah.
This is the gray laminate floor is the 2020 version of that.
It's the shag carpet of 2025. Yeah. Good old Vegas. Food's always good though. You can count on
Food
that.
was good. Yep.
Did you get some of the yella?
I don't even know what that means.
That's from Vegas Vacation. They go to the weird part of Vegas where you play rock, paper, scissors. And they go to this buffet, and he's like, I'll have some of the yella.
There's one buffet left in Vegas. There's no more buffets.
So disappointing.
I know.
And they used to be cheap. And now I saw when we were there, I was like, oh, steak and lobster buffet is $157 or whatever.
Oh yeah, I know. Before we went, everyone's like, Vegas is dead and it's too expensive to go there. And I went there. I'm like, it ain't dead. It's still plenty busy, and it is hilariously expensive now.
Damn.
Your 20-ounce
a 20 ounce. A
I'm
bottle of pop this size was 11 or 12 ounces. That's $7.
Phew.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is truly crazy.
And it's like that, every restaurant you go to. There was a time in my day, I remember you'd be able to go to a bar where it's a bar first, restaurant second, and they would have an $8 cheeseburger on the menu.
Yeah. With fries.
With fries and probably a drink, a soda.
Yeah.
Now it's you cannot, any of the bars that serve any food, it's all $15, minimum. And I get that they
everywhere.
have to do what they have to do, but some part of me also feels like it got jacked up during the pandemic or whatever.
So much stuff that didn't need to be, but they're like, everyone else is doing it. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why all the corporations were hitting record profits.
Yeah. And always a bunch of companies are like, oh, tariffs and blah, blah, blah. And then they come out with their financials later and did not affect them all, but profitability is up 200%.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're like, wait a minute. Are we getting screwed over in this country?
Yeah.
What?
That's what, I mean, but we've talked about it before, I'm sure, but the value meals at McDonald's now, come on. They're fucking $9.
I had McDonald's
For a
breakfast
cheap
today,
one.
and it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I had the steak, egg, and cheese bagel with a hash
That's
brown
the
and a
most expensive
caramel
one?
iced coffee, $16.
Oh, my God. Damn.
Turn off the podcast.
Yeah. We all had to jump out the window.
Yeah.
And I haven't been to Vegas since 2010, and we ate at the Bellagio, and I got a chicken sandwich that was $12. And in 2010, I was like, cheapers, $12
Yeah.
chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucker's at least 20 now. No fries.
Yeah.
Fries another $8.
That's why I remember when we went to
Papa seven.
Vegas.
Jesus.
And you guys were like, "Hey, we should eat," and I was like, "Maybe we shouldn't." And that's why I still owe Alex $1,000.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be the kind of you had that joke about them. Were they gonna take all the nicotine out of cigarettes, or
They were going to take it down to 0.0, as low like 0.5% or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a great joke about.
Yeah, all the poor people going to Vegas in their used cars. To Vegas, to DC.
DC,
Sorry.
like storming the Capitol, basically.
Yeah.
And in between that, like something like that fully actually going through and happening, and the price of fast food, I think the price of fast food would be something that would actually lead to like a full-scale mutiny on the government.
Yeah.
But
I bought Taco John's, just like a 2 hard-shell taco meal with a drink, and it was like just over $15.
fucking
Crazy.
insane. Yeah.
I was still totally hungry afterwards.
Yeah. I remember the last time I got Taco John's, I got a crispy chicken burrito, I think, with Olays and a drink. And they're like, pull around and get your total. And they're like, that'll be $16.50. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, is this a joke?
Oh, they clearly. I think they screwed something up. I didn't say 8 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, not worth it.
No. I get tricked every once in a while because the Olays they are good.
They are.
And they sound great.
Yeah.
But I remember me and my girlfriend, we would go get a 6-pack and a pound and bring that to the pool. And that was me making $150 a month at Pizza Hut or whatever, you know. And that was good living back then.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
yeah,
$5.99.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
I feel like my paychecks don't, for the amount of money that I make more compared to what I made when I was working in high school, I'd be like, my paychecks certainly do not reflect that I make 4 or 5 times what I was making in high school. I'm like, it seems like the paychecks kind of always stay the same.
It's a big issue.
It's very strange. Yeah.
Yeah, because granted, it was literally an Instagram thread from a person I didn't know that I clicked on because I got tricked, because that happens with the threads thing where they give you this much of the photo.
Yeah, they're still trying to get me on Threads. And then it'll be like, Instagram will be like, hey McGray, you know your friend AJ's on Threads.
What's your fucking problem? What are you waiting for, pussy?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't.
And it will give me, I mean, genuinely, the little articles and snippets it shows me, I'm like, this is good. Like, I want to see what
They're
this is
designing
about.
for it.
Yeah.
No, you're not missing
But,
anything.
yeah, but
It's-
I ain't falling for
They
it.
give you like a
bitching
mail
about
slot.
politics, and then it's comedians bitching about comedy. Threads is horrible.
Oh.
But one of the things I
the
did
internet.
see in there was someone breaking it down where I think for it to even be like to basically not be truly like in poverty current day in the U.S., it's like you would need to be making, I think it's like at least $60,000 to $80,000
Well,
a year.
the income, the amount you'd have to make, or the median or average income, I don't remember which one it is, to have the buying power of someone I don't remember what that amount is either now, so this is not a good anecdote, but you would basically, to afford a house and make a decent living compared to someone 50 years ago, you have to be making $66 an hour.
I'm only
Jeepers.
Yeah.
$45 an hour off.
Yeah. It's something to think about, and I think they also want to keep us working and keep us dumb and keep us satiated with TV and drugs and alcohol and whatever else,
vapes.
so that we're too tired and lazy, and vapes, and satisfied enough that we aren't like, man, this is fucked up.
They're not doing a very good job of that right now.
They are.
The equation is way off right now.
It is, and
It is teetering towards fuck this from the entire country.
where the
here.
average
Yeah.
the average person out there is like, should we
Yeah.
start killing some billionaires?
I wouldn't mind it.
No, me either.
Where's the Monopoly board? Can I flip it over now?
Yeah,
Because I think we're done with this game.
I make $30 an hour. Rent was due today, and I don't have it. So yeah, let's start.
Pretty
offing
sweet,
some
isn't
billions.
it? I realized that I make less in 2 weeks than what I pay in a month for one kid's childcare,
It's best not to think about.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I just got a credit card, so I'm going to put
Oh,
myself into some
perfect.
serious
Yeah.
debt here soon.
That's a great way to solve that problem. But I will tell you, Sam, I know from experience that if you go long enough without paying a credit card, eventually they do give up.
That's right.
And we'll say, hopefully the government does
Oh,
that too.
I learned that too back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Like, they just.
I waited the 7 years to have a couple drop off.
Yeah.
I think it is like 7 years
Yeah.
or something like that.
I can outlast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I recommend that path. I blew my entire life when I got divorced, when everything way back when. I mean, financially imploded my life and was destitute for like a decade. And eventually they stopped calling.
Right.
And
And
eventually
once-
it drops off.
Once outside
Takes time though.
once outside creditors start calling you for that money, for instance, like not the place that you owe the money to,
Yeah.
if they're like, we're from this so and so trying to get the money for this.
Yeah.
The place you actually owe the money to has
They-
sold your debt.
They sold your
Right.
debt.
Your debt is gone. I mean,
Yep.
now it's just some fucking assholes trying to get
Trying to
money
get
from
pennies
you.
on the
Yeah,
dollar
yeah.
from what you owe.
And is the world even going to be around in 10 years?
Hard to say.
Let's spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I know where I'm putting my money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to
It
find
is.
I'm
me.
putting it on right now.
Hogwash.
Hogwash.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a blue chip stock,
Yeah.
as they say. Yeah, you're going to find me wearing a Chuck E. Cheese outfit getting arrested here soon enough.
I think no, there's
Doing
not a
credit
lot of
card
people
schemes.
out there, because even people that make a lot of money compared to us aren't doing that great. Like somebody making $200,000 a year, they're still having a rough go.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
we were kids, like if you heard of like, ooh, someone's parents makes $100,000 a year, you're like, well, I guess they're basically the richest people in
Yeah.
the world that I'll
Yep.
ever know. And now $100,000 a year is like, you're doing pretty good, but
Yeah. Do you have
still
kids?
nipping at your
yeah,
heels.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your wife better work, or vice versa. Your husband better work,
Yeah.
or your partner, your same-sex partner. I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
There we go.
I almost got canceled.
I did.
Pulled it out of the fire.
Yeah, I don't want to be in there with Snoop.
$100,000 a year, they're probably eating 6 packs in a pound and not
Yeah.
worrying about it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Making
That
out
they
all-
Like
got
once a month.
They got that. You get $100,000 a year. You got that everyday fast food money.
That's
you know,
right.
get the value meal, not just
Lucky
off-
Ducks.
That's right.
You're getting the quarter pounder this time. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, $100,000. I feel like it would not leave you enough to like reasonably stow like a meaningful amount of money away.
Well, I just saw a dude
Unless
talking
you're
about.
a single person with no children who rents a very small apartment.
Right.
Yeah.
And doesn't do anything.
And then they
They can tuck away $500 a
They
month.
Yeah, it's like, you've just described me, by the way.
right.
I just
Some loser.
yeah.
and even then they're wasting it on the NFL network or something else.
Yeah.
Of course.
Don't get told started on that.
I just
Yeah.
had to get rid of Peacock.
Oh well.
And I'm going to get rid of Amazon Prime,
What do
too.
you lose with Peacock? Twisted Metal.
Well, luckily I flew through Twisted Metal. It's great. Did you
I
watch
watched
it?
the first season. I watched the first 2 episodes of the second season. I was like, man, they were laying the cheese down hard.
Oh, finish it. Finish it
I
off.
will.
It's
yeah,
great.
Yeah. I will.
No, WWE just moved everything to ESPN Plus, which is funny because when I was growing up, being a wrestling fan had the connotation of low income, low IQ.
Right.
And then they had the WWE Network, which was $9.99 a month. Then they moved to Peacock. Then Monday Night Raw moved to Netflix. Now everything's going to ESPN Plus, and it's $40 a month. And now poor people who love wrestling can't even afford to watch
That
wrestling.
is pretty fucked.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I can't even afford to be a wrestling fan anymore.
Right. It was built on the backs of Monster Energy drink tattoo guys. And now they're turning their back.
Yeah.
UFC, same thing. Though.
Isn't WWE going over to Paramount Plus with UFC? I feel like Paramount Plus is buying everything.
I know they bought South Park. They bought the UFC rights. I don't think they did WWE because
Well, UFC
Netflix
and
has
WWE are both part of the TKO group,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure about that. I just know all of WWE's pay-per-views are moving to ESPN Plus.
which sucks, by the way. ESPN Plus, considering how big ESPN is,
It's
there
the
were
biggest.
There were 2 or 3 pay-per-views that I paid like upwards of $70 or $80, and I couldn't even like get into it. I literally like paid for it and then still had to use a bootleg stream just so I could watch it because the fucking app wasn't working.
Do you get your money back?
Of course not.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, the most you'll hear is like, "Yeah, that's our bad, man." Like just a tweet
Right.
from some
That's our
intern.
bad.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, it's like, okay,
It was like
I needed that
Netflix.
$80, man.
Yeah. That next Netflix Tyson fight with Jake Paul. Or which Paul? Jake Paul?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where it barely worked.
yeah,
That
And
was
then
crazy.
and on top of that, the fight was just horrendous.
Yeah.
it was
It was like, what
very.
the fuck?
I mean, Mike Tyson is like literally almost 60 years
Yeah.
old. And then Jake Paul acts like he's confused why people absolutely hate him.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, at least in the boxing world, Mike is beloved.
Yeah.
Plus, he clearly took a dive in that fight.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
pulling punches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake will sue you if you say that. but-
All right.
We'll see how he stands up against the power of Hogwash Incorporated.
That's right.
It's the new Prime Energy drink, is what I heard.
He'll go down in the first.
You can drink it as an energy drink as well.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what's so great about it.
It's got nicotine and electrolytes.
Caffeine.
The nicotine body wash.
got what your
idea
balls
is-
I mean, yeah.
It's got what balls crave.
Yeah. There we go.
Football's great.
Yeah,
Nicotine and caffeine.
a little taurine as well.
Yeah, of course. You got to have
Creatine.
taurine.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
have some
yeah.
taurine in there.
There was another one I feel like I saw that was like guarana or something. I remember
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing that like
Whatever.
on the
Some
rim of
ginseng.
Monster Energy drink cans and being like, oh,
Oh, well, great.
yeah. It's always good when I don't know the name of this thing at all. What
then
it
chug
does.
it.
Yeah. Speaking of great flicks, I went to Flicks
Oh.
and saw the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
Oh, nice.
yeah, I wanted to see that.
That was
Nice.
great, by the
Hell
way. Cool to see a movie that I otherwise would not have seen on the big screen before.
sure.
You know, I wasn't around back in those days.
What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome. There's definitely shot because they did like a 4K scan of the film, so a lot of it still looks great. Where it's like as long as the shot was in focus back then.
Spielberg movies usually hold up very well technically over time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even though that was an early one.
Yeah, like there's definitely a few shots where like the shark sort of looks like a rubbery.
Yeah, just
But
being-
that's what it, I mean, that's what it looked like our whole lives. It looks like that on the small screen, too.
Yeah, totally.
And a shark in real, when you see a real shark, you're like, oh, they kind of look fake anyway.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely strange, and there's just some like chompy type moments where I'm like, I get why you wanted to put this in, but what at the time I'm sure
That's
it was
the best shot you
mind-blowing.
got?
Yeah, exactly. And it's I know
No, it worked like gangbusters in 1977.
it must have been terrifying. There were still like jump.
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah. My generation were all like,
We all, yeah, I have
no
problem
thank
with
you
water.
to water.
To
Yeah.
this
Yes.
day.
Yep.
I was a swimmer, but dark water,
Even
I'm
in
not,
the
can't do it.
the little town pool I grew up in, you had that irrational fear
Yep.
in
Yep.
the deep end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the deep end, you're like, I don't know what's going on in the deep end. It's 12 feet deep. There could be any sort of number of monsters in there. I can't roll the dice on this.
I love the leap of logic too of being like how somehow a shark would get into the
Yeah.
pool even
Yeah.
like some sort of
You
Ace
might.
And
Ventura.
live in it, and no one would know.
Yeah.
And it's a whole.
the lengths at which you'd have to try to.
That might have been what did is that Ace Ventura scene.
Yep, could be.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
In the first one, he goes to that party with Courtney Cox, and the rich guy has the big tank.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "It's not Snowflake.
It's
Yeah.
But Jaws truly like scarred people. As I was walking out of the theater, there was this little kid that basically looked just like Russell from the movie Up, like the little wilderness
Yeah.
explorer kid. And I had like 3 or 4 legitimate, kind of
Right.
jump scares at little things. And
yeah.
I've seen the movie before. It's been a while. But especially on the big screen with the Dolby Atmos, it got me a couple times.
Yeah.
Almost knocked over my cheese curds. But as we were walking out, this kid and his mom were in front of me, and I expected him to be like, "That was so scary. I'm never coming back, blah, blah, blah. I hate you for taking me." And this little kid was like, "I want to watch Jaws every week."
Ah, nice.
Not me being legitimately scared, and this kid having a good time. But
Yeah.
Well, being legitimately scared when I was a kid was a good time. Until it wasn't. Until it was bedtime.
Yeah,
Right.
Absolutely.
It's all fun and games, so it's
Yeah,
bedtime.
Yeah.
Then you got to face that dark bedroom
you're like,
alone. You're
the
like,
boogeyman is real and he's outside.
Freddy Krueger is right outside my window right now.
Yep,
I know
I can
it.
see him.
Yeah.
I can hear those nails.
Goddamn. But I thought it held up great, and like how they were able to actually capture like what would be the scary parts of being in the like the scariest part isn't necessarily like the shark being a big chompy monster. It's more
it's
like
there.
Yeah, it's like knowing it's there but not knowing where
the
it
specter.
is.
Yeah,
And
it's
stuff.
the
Right,
sense
that's-
of it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
that's what so many of those like horror-ish movies from 40 years ago. It's like we can't really show you because we don't know how, but
Right.
Yeah.
we're gonna
imply
quite a bit,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be pretty scary. And you're like, you're goddamn right it is.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
first
the-
alien.
I'll fill in the blanks with my brain.
Yeah.
That's what's missing from cinema now is like the 3 newest Halloween movies. Michael Myers has more stage
front
time
and center.
than the actual.
He's out there
actors.
flexing,
Yeah.
like
And it's like no, I miss the suspense of the boogeyman is somewhere, but we
Right.
don't know. And instead, it's practically he's Rambo, and he kills a whole fleet of firefighters, and you're like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
It's
Like-
just an action movie with Michael Myers.
But
now.
don't
Yeah,
worry, there'll be
that
a
is
couple
weird.
jump scares in there to get you. You're like,
Yeah,
all right.
it was the dread, like that was the fear.
Yeah.
Like if you know he's somewhere, that basically means he's everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the Jaws poster as a kid. Blue water for like 2/3 of it, and the white sky, Jaws, and then a lady swimming, and the just Jaws just
Way
coming
down at
straight
the
up
bottom,
underneath,
yep.
and you're like, "Yep, that's the water."
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm done.
And just the thought of going 1v1 with a shark.
Right.
You are so fucked.
It must be a strange feeling to be Spielberg, and he's had so many fucking huge movies, but that his first big movie out of the gate, his first not made for TV, or no, second,
Yeah.
like after that, I think he did a couple car movies.
Yeah, he
before
actually
that.
did a little intro to it, which was kind of
Yeah.
cool as well.
Oh,
sort of like
nice.
how Tom Cruise
Yeah.
talked before Mission Impossible,
Right,
that
yeah.
trailer.
Welcome back to movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no, it was Maverick, I think. It was
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he
yeah,
talked
yeah.
before. But Spielberg did that as well, and it was kind of cool. You could see him like getting a little emotional talking about it because he did say it was his second movie.
Well, just to affect essentially every person that saw that movie from that, like, oh, I'm scared of water now. I wasn't before, and now I am.
Yeah.
And he did that to everyone. The power, I mean, just that would just be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He knew not what he did.
Right.
Or maybe
yeah.
he did.
I mean, that's as effective as you get when making art.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because I remember like seeing it for the first time, obviously like not understanding a lot of the Robert Shaw stuff because that's way more like dialogue
Right.
driven and shit. But obviously any of the shark moments, I was
One of the all-time best movie characters
Oh.
also.
Oh yeah.
I want to hang out with that guy.
I know.
He's just drunk singing like
Yeah.
crazy songs all the time. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Beep boop bop boop. Jaws.
Hey,
scary,
speaking of angry
Spielberg.
animals,
God damn.
I had a big thing happen today. Moved the cats.
Oh.
Yeah. It's been 5 months or so. The cats are now at the casa.
God damn.
What do they think about that?
They're having a hard time.
Yeah.
But they're doing okay. I will say Space Ghost, no prob. I'm like, Space Ghost, get in the cage. Whatever. Apollo, not so much. I went over to get him.
He's more of a free spirit.
He is more also just a weenie and likes what he likes, I guess. And trying to put him in the cage was very difficult. And then I got into the car and he's going, "Meow."
Then you shot him. Then you shot him into outer space.
Yes, exactly. The old Pilgrims in Space joke from Alex
Yeah.
is very accurate. And now they're both underneath the couch in the basement.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Reacclimating.
Yes.
They kind of expand outwards from
They
there.
do.
Yes. Yep. But I'm happy. I'm relieved to have finally done that. I hope that Paulo doesn't piss everywhere.
Of course. Operation Fish Tank is the next phase.
Oh,
That
I was
is
about to-
next.
I was about to say, like, did you already get the fish tank
Nope.
moved?
Hopefully that'll be in next weekend kind of deal.
It's a multi-phase operation.
It is.
It is. It's a lot of moving parts.
That I saw my fucking giant prized angelfish has some kind of bump on its head. It looks like a zit almost. I'm like, if he died, I'd be like, I'm just going to kill the rest of you too. So that'll make this a lot easier, to be honest.
All or nothing. It's one or nothing.
Yeah, we'll have a cookout with 2 ounces of fish.
That's right.
It'll be great.
A little Labor Day sashimi.
A little treat for the cats.
Yeah, really.
I did remember
Yeah.
what I was going to say about Jaws, by the way.
Oh, good.
It finally came back to me. I was going to say that as a young person, when I saw it, sharks to me were very much like dinosaurs in a way, which they
Yeah.
kind of are dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But in the
Older
in the same vein of like theoretical.
Right.
Then Jaws
right.
made it like
It's an idea.
Oh, yes, it was all totally an idea. And then I think for everyone, not just kids, it made everyone suddenly like appreciate the gravity of the situation
Yes.
when it comes
yes.
to sharks in the ocean.
Yeah. For
Obviously, kind of demonized
This ain't no
them.
CGI T-Rex. This is a thing that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard that there was there's like been news articles and stuff talking about it, but after that movie came out, because I think it basically created the summer blockbuster.
Yep.
Yeah.
It did.
And so it was so huge that there was actually people basically like vigilante justice going like, we're gonna go fuck up some sharks.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
The Jersey Shore. We can get those sharks.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's some horrific shark stuff out there where it's the humans being the. You ever see like documentary film of shark fins getting?
For like soup.
Oh, they just
Shark fin
they
soup.
pull the sharks out of the water, chop their fins off, toss them back in.
See you later.
Yeah, really fucking just you're like, oh.
It's not a chameleon type thing. Where
No,
they grow it
sure
back, I
isn't.
don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal.
And you like, ugh. And they kill like, I don't know, at most like 10 people a year or something like that. Sharks do, I think.
And almost always people that kind of had it coming.
I saw a dude. I was like, is it sick to send this video to my buddies? Is it sick that I watched this video like 10 times? An Australian guy. There was a beached shark in Australia. Have you seen this video?
I did see it.
And the guy is like, come on, mate, let's get this fucking shark back in here. And he's pulling it out. He gets it back in the water. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And he like
He's up to like
is
his
next
nipples.
to it.
He's
And then
fucking around.
And then it looks like he fucking dives in next to it. Like he must have
Yes.
slipped or something. And then the water turns red and you're like, oops. Like, he dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just brought it back to its home turf.
Yeah. Yes, dude. Like, what did you
The
think?
shark's not going to like give you a little high five with
Yeah,
its
it's
fin.
not a
and
sea turtle that will come back.
Have you seen Have you seen the one where there's a family and they've caught a shark like fishing off a boat and they're at the dock essentially, and the dad reels it in. He's like, "Look at this, kids!" And he goes and
lost
does
the
like a
pinky.
twist.
and it just rips his finger right off. He's like, oh,
He's like, "There's my fucking finger."
yep. Just gone.
Like, oh, smooth move, dad.
And that's such like that is the I'm sure maybe some movie reactions are accurate when it comes to shark attacks, but that is more or less like the times I've sliced my fingers really bad. It's always like, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. You know,
Yeah.
it's always like that type of freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what happened. You're just waiting. Yep.
Yeah.
I want a shark tooth necklace now.
All right.
Remember when those were fucking super
yeah.
popular?
I have multiple photos with them
With shark tooth necklaces.
on,
Oh wow,
dripped out.
wow! Not you went above and beyond puka shells all the
Yes.
way to shark.
Oh,
tooth.
yeah.
Puka shell shark tooth combo.
Ah, yes. Very nice.
Yeah.
You still got them?
No, I wish. I had mentioned this to Shyla recently. When I lived in South Carolina, there's a ton of sharks in the Atlantic. There's actually, at least like in the Los Angeles area, there's not a lot of shark risk.
Yeah.
Like swimming out there. There's other stuff you could probably run into. But in the Atlantic, at least where we were, tons of sharks because we were on a coastal city. So there were some lakes and stuff in the interior, but a lot of people fished in the ocean just off the dock or whatever.
Yeah.
And you would fish for sharks. Instead of worms, it would be like squids about this long that you would put on this
Enormous
Yeah.
hook.
this enormous hook, and then zzz. And I saw a guy catch a shark that was probably about the length of this couch.
God damn.
It was only about like this big around.
Yeah.
But as a kid, we'd catch ones like this big that you just throw back. But even those little
Throwing back sharks.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
What a
I
fucking
throw the whole
crazy
pole.
thing.
I would just, I'd
shark.
throw the
I'm like,
whole
yeah,
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
turn around and walk away.
Yeah. And I saw a guy catch a green sea turtle, which was super sad. He felt really bad about it too, because the hook was like through its face, and he was like, "I'm sorry, buddy."
Dude.
And literally, the turtle, you could like the way its eyes and everything were, it like looked like it was crying.
He's
Yeah.
like, "You motherfucker!"
Yeah, I was like, "It's
Fuck
your
my shit up.
fault." Like,
I've had
crashing
turtles
out.
two times. One time at Waterworks Park, my dad and I were fishing when I was a kid, and he found this great big painted like red-eared slider turtle, like the biggest one I've ever seen. I was like, oh my god, so awesome. And we used to go out and try to catch those and stuff, and to find one that big was like kind of fucking awesome. And he hands it over to me, and I'm like, yeah. And I look at it, and it's still alive, but half of its face was like ripped off and still like raw, like somebody had either like a dog bit its face off or a hook got ripped out of its face. And I fucking take this and I just tossed it as far as I possibly could because I was so fucking freaked out by it.
Discus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I felt pretty bad about that. And another time fishing, me and my buddy were fishing as grown ass men, and we're out at Big Creek, and we got our bobbers out there just chilling. And I see a turtle pop its head up next to my bobber. I go, if that fucking turtle grabs my hook, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. It's just like upset.
Yeah.
And seconds later, bobber goes down. I'm like, you can't. Why would that turtle get air right there and then go and fucking get that?
He's like, "Oh, I got a hot meal. Hold on."
Yeah. And I reel it in, and the hook is straight through its face, and it's going like you don't hear turtles make noise. This turtle's going because this hook was directly straight
And
through
you
its
just threw
whole
your
face.
pole into the water and walked away.
I was like, I tried. I like cut part of the hook off. I was like, and I put him back in there with the hook through his face. I was like, I didn't.
I've
know.
caught snakes like that and just cut the line and just
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe a future in character acting for that. Turtle.
Yeah, maybe.
No more starring roles.
I'm sure it had a great life.
Old hook face.
Yeah.
And even those little sharks, when we would catch them, you can see that they, from like the moment they are born, it's all pure like apex predator instinct. Even at that, they're
Time
like,
to eat.
yeah.
They're not like winking at you and smiling. I'm just a
Yeah.
little baby.
There's not a puppy phase
Yeah,
for them,
right.
you know?
Well, I think essentially like great white sharks haven't changed for like 450 million years.
no
So
need to.
something's going right there.
They got their shit down.
Yeah.
If great white sharks don't have to change, why should I?
Hey, that's right. Snoop Dogg was right.
You heard it here first.
I can
folks.
see the headline. Snoop Dogg was right. Hyphen Toll McGrain.
He wasn't right.
What did he say about sharks?
Yeah.
Based off the discography, it shouldn't be too much of a
That's
shock.
my thing. I'm like, oh my God, Snoop Dogg said this? Have you listened to Doggy Style? I have about 5,000 times. And he was not that progressive.
No, like
Even for that time.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 years ago he was doing an interview and a lady was like, so now that
Right.
the culture has kind of changed, do you ever look back at your lyrics against women and kind of think that maybe you've said some things? And he just went, nah, fuck them hoes.
Yep.
all right.
Hasn't
Yep.
changed.
That is exactly what he did.
Yeah. Good old Snoop.
And being shocked by that is kind of. It sucks that he played for Trump, I think, but.
He did you see he got the pushback and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Teach me how to be better." It's
Yeah.
like, all right.
Actually, I saw that was fake, supposedly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yep.
That sounds actually true.
Mm-hmm. Because I was like, oh, good. At least he said that. And then today I saw that, he probably didn't say that.
Speaking of shit that isn't true, so we're at Vegas, went to the Sphere, had my mind blown. I'm whipping ass on this roulette machine, and all of a sudden I hear people like, Trump died. I'm like, what? What happened? And everyone's like, what? Like there's here's murmur around all the drunks hanging around. I'm like, what? Look at my phone. I'm like, I don't think so. But like, I'm like, am I going to be in Las Vegas and Trump dies? Like, are we going to light this city on fire? Like this, we're going to burn. I'm not going to bed tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the Sphere. I'm going to light that place on fire.
Has he been seen at all since these rumors?
Not for a few days. Well, no, I think
They get glimpse of him, but
Okay.
they keep posting fake pictures, which
Yeah.
is just adding fuel to the whole fire.
Yeah.
Right.
He hasn't talked to the press in like 5 or 6, 7 days, so everyone's like, he clearly had a stroke or something.
Yeah.
Because I saw that a lot of people were like zooming in, like cropping in on his hand, having like a bunch of sort of foundation
Yeah.
that wasn't quite
Yeah.
the right skin tone for him. And I was like, is that? People were like, well, we all know what this means. And like a lot of things on the internet, I was like, no,
I don't. Please explain it. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like some liver spot. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
he is an old guy. You know, I just wasn't quite connecting the dots on that. Do you guys know anything on that?
They
It's from
posted
getting injections in his hands.
like IVs and stuff.
Yeah.
bruising.
And he's like almost 80, so if you pinch an 80-year-old, they're going to get a bruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But they were posting pictures of him saying he was golfing, but the picture was from 2019. Yeah. People like did some Google images searches and was like, no, that's the picture from years ago.
Yeah.
Hit him with the old Google image reverse search.
yeah.
The catfish trick. Where it's like, yeah, like my Tinder bio picture from 2014. Or whatever.
Just a young scamp.
Yeah. I'm 23, 6'1", actually, funny you mentioned that. One time I was like this close to buying shoe inserts.
Oh, God.
Where they make them where it's like it's almost like a Dr. Scholl's pad, but then you can get like an extra inch or two.
I got a
inside
Facebook
the
ad
shoe.
for those today. They were like, "We'll give you 3 more inches." I'm like, What are you showing me this for? I'm
Yeah.
6'3". I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm a big dog.
Yeah.
I tried it once.
I just wanted to be a big dog.
Junior year. I mean, I'm 6'3" also, but I could almost dunk, and I was playing basketball, so I stuffed my shoes with paper towels.
That'll do it.
Trying to get just a little more lift, and then I was able to get over the rim. Couldn't dunk the ball, but I could pull that rim down.
That's still pretty sick.
Just need some more paper towels. You're
Yeah.
almost there.
Yeah.
Ran out.
If these would have been Bounty, probably would have got it.
Yeah, it was those shitty,
No
locker
name
room
brand.
paper towels.
Those
You
are
run, you run out on the court for a game and you're like a duck. You're like, whoa. We got 6 inches of paper towels in my shoes. What are you doing?
Jordan's full of brawny. Isn't that a brand?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the
The brawny man.
like the lumberjack daddy kind of guy on the
Handsome.
They got rid of his beard a few years ago. I don't
Really?
know if they brought it back. But yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, remember
The
that.
whole thing.
Yep, I had a good inch lift in my shoes, and then another inch in my jock strap.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Just stuffed with paper towels.
Like those 80s singers who would wear like a cod piece.
cod pieces,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is a sick move. It's the male version of Spanx, where
Yeah.
it's like, I'm going to show you what I want to show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to see it how I want you to perceive it.
That's right. Well, Ren Fair started this past weekend.
Yeah, I saw that.
You might have heard it's going to be going on for a few weekends.
Yep.
So if you ain't talking Ren Fair, I don't want to hear it. Is basically my motto for the next 2 weeks.
How much is that to get in?
25.
Jeepers, people.
But the
When is
parking's
Big
free.
Tits Night?
That's every night.
Do they still do Rent Fair after dark?
That was
That's
gonna be
what I
my-
They do it in the spring. They do. Yeah.
Oh, they do.
yeah.
Okay, because I saw that there was no adult-focused programming in this fall fair, which I did not.
That's
take
for the
kindly
spring
to.
fling.
Yes, I'm trying to eat someone's ass with like a parrot glued on my shoulder and an eye patch.
Trying to
you know?
find a maiden wench.
Yes.
Ahoy.
I remember the last time I stopped by there, which was 2 years ago, I think. There was a line of like 3 porta potties, and every single one was someone puking in it.
Wow.
Oh.
And there's something about the construction and the material in a porta potty that like makes everything very echoey. So all you heard was, but it was like reverberating
Why the
between.
fuck? Why would you go into a porta potty to puke?
Puke behind the porta.
Yeah, go into the fucking
Yeah, the
woods,
porta potty
you psycho.
is just it's just an amplifier.
Yeah, you're a sleepy hole.
and you're puking on fucking other people's shit.
Pile of blue shit.
And that alone, like the smell is going
Which
to make
that's
you,
how they did in the olden days.
That's true.
Yeah, that's very true. I
That's
mean,
true to medieval times.
it's courteous to try to do it. I appreciated that
I
portion of it.
suppose.
But I was just like, yep, those fucking soup bread bowls and giant turkey legs.
All that mead.
All the meat. It's
Yeah.
like, either way, the dumps.
It's 105 degrees
out. Oh. You're wearing a lot of leather. But I feel like if you lose the freak-a-leak element of Ren fairs, you're fucking up,
Yeah,
You
got
gotta-
it. That's central.
Yep.
That's core to the whole mission.
Yeah, maybe you just be like, if you're under 21 after 5 p.m., you got to go.
Yeah.
You got to be this old to ride this ride.
There you go.
The very first year I ever went to Ren Fair After Dark, there was a guy that it was like a dance party underneath some kind of tent. And I was like, what part of this is Ren Fair? It was like Tiesto.
Like, nah, we're beyond
playing
that,
and shit,
baby.
Darude,
We're getting our dick
Sandstorm.
sucked now.
A guy had the full like Borat like one piece where it was the,
Amazing.
like the skinny long like banana hammock
yeah, over the
thong
shoulder.
in the back,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
like neon green. And he was having a hell of a time.
Was that when we went? There was the haunted house too.
Yep, I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, so that would have been like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, it was early on. But yeah, you got to have a little of that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can even camp anymore either. And camping was a whole
They
thing.
do. Yeah, that's in the springtime.
Oh, okay, so it's
Yeah.
all springtime.
Yeah.
Because I love pulling in, and you have to like walk your way into it, and you'd see all these tents, and you'd see people like rolling out of their tent at like 2 p.m. when you're getting there.
Yeah.
Clearly like bleary-eyed, like probably did 9 hits of Molly the night before. Still wearing a suit of armor.
Yeah, we did that. We camped there once, and I remember there's a guy like 20 yards away from us, and like it was just him, and he had a one-person tent that literally was like a tent coffin that he could slide into, and he came barreling in drunk and got into it with like his knees and below are still hanging out of the tent, just like like all night long, like a human-sized tent. He couldn't have sat up more than 4 inches. And then the next day the sun comes out and he just comes out back at it. And I go,
Yeah.
oh man, that's what I'm talking about.
Got to get some gruel, get the day started.
That's right.
Man, what goes down when you spend the night at the Ren Fair?
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, there's people there. Like we always see like the actual royalty of the Ren Fair, like
Right.
the elders or whatever, and they have like $2,000 like suits of armor on. Like,
Right.
They have like photo ready suits,
The good stuff.
and you're like, I'm getting enormous swinger vibes off of all these people.
Right.
Like this, like when the sun goes down, the chainmail comes down. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Artemis are interested in a third.
She'd like to follow us back to our chamber.
We'll
I went
introduce you to
there-
the concubines.
I think I went there last year, maybe 2 years ago, for the steampunk days, and I had the full steampunk outfit, and then I saw 4 other people wearing the same. We had all gotten it from Spirit of Halloween,
Damn it.
and it was all girls. I was wearing a girl's outfit.
Damn.
Like that episode of The Office when Michael has a woman's suit on.
It's a European cut.
Buttons are supposed to be on this side.
Fits me nice though.
It seems like one of the marquee events every time I've been at the Ren Fair is the joust.
Right,
Obviously.
of course.
And I always love the joust because they usually have some kind of hot cougar lady on a horse who has like,
Dan has a great joke about it.
oh really?
Yep.
And she comes out and is sort of introing, and they kind of have their own WWE walkouts or ride outs with the horse. But I love when it goes to the 2 different like competitors.
Yeah, the knights.
The knights. And they're like, my father's father told me I have to vanquish his bitch ass or whatever. You know? Like their little scripts they run through are tremendous.
That would be.
It's great entertainment.
Yeah. And they really kind of blast each other with those
Oh yeah.
little sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, they wait all year to put on that show. Yeah, they're not going to hold back.
Yeah, I like it. And they were working.
Sir
some of
Connor
those- Yes.
and Sir Greg.
Like we watched the first year we went. We watched the blacksmith dude. He was like making an actual sword.
That's pretty sweet.
There was some cool aspects of it, but yeah. And then there was a lot of. That was the year this big fat girl called me dirty pretty. Pissed me off. I was like, really? You're dressed like an idiot.
Oh, me dirty pretty.
Oh.
Still had the pretty in there though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
nice.
suppose.
Yeah.
It'll be the name of your first album.
Yeah.
Dirty pretty.
All I ever get is backhanded compliments.
Yeah.
I'll be there this Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna see if anybody.
Sunday's
wanted
Run
to
Fair Day.
Get a.
Do you bring ice cream there? Do you set up a shop at all?
No,
Or
I
you
would
just go there
love
hang
to
out?
someday.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ye Old Black Cat Ice Creamery.
That would be
Yes.
cool.
What kind of vendors do they have out there?
Bread bowls,
Yeah, bread bowls. They had funnel cakes,
Walking
and corn
tacos.
dogs. I feel like
Okay.
usually.
turkey legs.
Do they
Really?
disguise the stands, or are they on the outskirts? Or are they
No,
just
they're like built. They're permanent buildings,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they're built like they look, old timey.
Okay.
You look
So like,
Yeah.
have you never been there?
I don't. I was
It's like
thinking
a little.
I had,
It's
but
like
I
a
don't
little
think I have.
village with permanent buildings, so they're always there, and so it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like the Iowa State Fair, where like the infrastructure is kind of permanently there.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice. Yeah, because it does make it feel almost like you're venturing into some ancient village.
A lot of loots
Yeah.
playing.
And you would think it was an ancient village if you didn't see all the various wizards and orcs hitting vapes everywhere.
You're right.
A lot of vaping going on at the Ren
Yeah.
Fair usually.
Full
Are you
con-
looked down on if you arrive costume free?
No.
No. I've never actually been in costume, and I always tell myself I'm gonna buy a fit for it, and it's a big investment. If you,
Just buy a burlap sack and put a hole in it.
yeah,
Then you
Yeah.
People will
wouldn't
love
that
it.
Work? Yeah.
I mean, there's some people I've seen that are head to toe looking great, and then all of a sudden you look down and they're wearing Vans. And you're
Right.
like, "Man."
Yeah.
All right.
that's not period appropriate.
Wear a barrel. That'd be fun.
I-
Oh,
That'd
People would
actually
love
very
it.
fun. Yeah,
People would love it.
I dressed up the one year and I felt just
yeah.
I felt dumb, even though everyone's literally dressed up the same. But
I feel like you do get looked at a little like a normie when you're not.
Yeah.
You know.
A tourist.
Yeah.
But also, like, you can wear, like, ye old blacksmith's outfit, like something from medieval, or like you'll see people wearing like anime shit and Star Wars. Like, it's. Are you a freak? Do you like to wear your freak shit?
Right.
Come on to the Ren Fair.
Yeah.
We're just doing whatever here. Just enjoy yourself.
There's definitely like furries and things
Oh,
like
yeah.
that because there's some crossover there where it's like I'm an elven foxkin vape owner. Vape
just
store
wear
owner.
this. Tell everyone.
There's a
you're time
dude that's
traveler.
I've been to 6, 7, 8, 9 of these things, and there's the same dude is always there, and he has a head to toe furry fox outfit on with like a little sword and stuff, and he's always just posting up. My God, it's always 100 degrees. And
Yeah.
He's a full fox, like the mascot hat. Like
he
the
doing
full
Robin Hood?
body. He's just hanging out. I don't know what he's doing, but he's a fox, and
Putting
don't
the
worry
vibe
about
out.
it. Yeah.
He's got his hog drawn.
Yeah.
I might be a fox, but I do have a hog,
And it's washed.
and it is washed. Yeah, I can't wait for Hogwash to be the official sponsor of this podcast.
I'm telling you,
That will happen.
corporate synergy, right there.
Yeah. There's something else about Renfrew. Whatever. I'll move to the notes. On the list of people not to fuck with, bus drivers has to be in the top 10.
Don't fuck
Oh,
with bus
okay.
drivers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like as a kid, I feel like looking back, I think I respected bus drivers almost more than just about anyone. Like they were very intimidating to
Like
me.
school bus drivers?
School bus
Yeah.
drivers, yes.
Oh, we were terrible.
I
at
would say
those.
we would
Yeah.
not. It was my joy every day to start the day, hopping on the bus and fucking with the bus driver. That was.
The bus driver, maybe it was just the country bus drivers, because this lady Lori, who was our bus driver, she had that big, like, kind of hot dog shaped mirror.
Oh yeah,
and
of course.
she'd be keeping her eyes on everyone, like no funny business
Right.
ever. I feel like they had sort of the disciplinary authority of like a teacher, but they do not care. Like they're willing
No.
to kill you.
For sure.
Yeah. We
I
had
remember.
a-
Yeah, our bus driver. He was like, I mean, looking back, he was probably late 60s at earliest. Name was Red, He was old and he'd been doing it for a long time. If we got too crazy, he would just slam on the brakes and we would all fly. That was his move.
Are you serious?
Yep. He just he'd warn us a couple times. You guys better stop. Then he just step on those brakes.
Wow. When I was playing
down the
football
interstate.
in high school, once it hit varsity, the defense was driven around in a bus from town to town by an 85-year-old nun. Pretty crazy. Yeah. We were all nice to her, and she was not a great driver. But yeah.
My bus driver was my third grade teacher, Mrs. Hollenrich.
There you go.
And then the other bus driver was the school lunch lady in elementary school. So we never messed with them. But then we had different bus drivers for sports.
Yep.
And those are the ones we gave hell to.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah, being an old nun, it was such a novelty. On top of, you kind of didn't want to fuck with an old nun.
Yeah.
But she was old at AF.
Right.
I would
Driving a large piece of machinery.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I got a CDL. I should look into that.
Yeah.
I bet
They're always hiring bus drivers if you're serious about that. It'd be some weird fucking hours, but I think you can make a decent living.
No, kids now.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not getting hazed by those little brats.
Yeah.
Can't even smack him around anymore. Can't even slam on the brakes.
They're great at insults. I'll get cooked.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam, you ain't shit.
And I remember sitting on the back of the bus on the way to school and like giving the finger to the cars behind you, and then you get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get off the bus, get to school, get off the bus. They're already the cops are the school cops are already waiting for you. Some teacher's like, "All right," you're like, God, we didn't do it. What? It wasn't us. What?
It was Brad.
Did you ever have the person like turn around and follow you and then get on the bus and be like, who fucking did it?
No, that would be terrifying.
Which one of you punks?
Yeah.
Oh. Did that happen to you?
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't do anything, but we had a guy who brought a slingshot and just put the window down. It was just kind of
Damn.
Peppering
cars.
the traffic.
Yep.
Nice.
That kid later died of fentanyl overdose. That is literally always the story.
As a driver, like while working, every once in a while, a bus full of kids will pull up next to you, and and then they'll be like, "Hey," and I don't have a story. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, when you're like,
all right, please. I hope
away.
this. Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Move along.
I know I'm old now, but my self-esteem is kind of still that of a middle schooler. So
I'm still like you.
yeah, I can't take this
Yeah.
criticism right now.
Nope.
There was this kid, Mike, who went to my school, and I think for at least 2 or 3 years, and everybody knew it was coming on like the last day of school as the school buses were pulling out for the day, like leaving, he would always stick his ass out the window, and it was always so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Always.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the mooning. There's a couple moonings,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah.
was a legendary status there.
You
Like,
don't
did it
see
happen? Did it
Yeah.
not happen?
Yeah.
Kids claimed
Whose
it
ass
did.
was it?
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, the teachers can't say because then it's like incriminating.
Yep.
Probably, you
And
know?
it's child porn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel like you don't see the moon. I guess it's
No.
probably.
Kids got phones these days, you know.
Yeah. A shame. People would streak in front of the school, like last day of school, all sorts
Damn.
of stuff. Yeah.
Got crazy in Boone.
Yeah, I mean, it was all about. It was either like you need to have literally the loudest subs that have ever been put in a
Yeah.
98 Grand Prix or whatever, or you have to like run with your penis out in front of the school on the last day
Okay.
to define you. I was supposed to be a part of a streaking at one. I think it was like last day of 7th or 8th grade, and I even brought the ski mask to do it.
A bunch of I'd be like, a bunch of prepubescent, or I guess pubescent boys.
Yeah.
Like they almost got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yikes.
And me and one other guy backed out like right as we were supposed to run out of the
Yeah.
door, and then one guy just did it, and then ran all the way to Taco John's,
Butt naked.
butt ass naked. And Taco John's was pretty far away.
Yeah.
It was like 7 or 8 blocks. Yeah, people would like run naked through the golf course. That
Was he
like
a legend?
He was a legend. Yes,
Yeah.
continues to be.
That's all right. At least he's got that.
Yeah,
You had a few friends that were they lost a bet. Something happened. This was when I was at Iowa State, and they had it streak the next day, and they almost talked me into it. I'm like, nah, I got class. Yeah.
7th
And the
and
next
8th
day, I
grade.
was walking across like main campus, like by the Campanile, and I see my 2 naked buddies with bags on their heads just running through campus. I'm like, there they go. They got away with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should have done that. I'm like, nah, I shouldn't have.
One of the guys, so I actually brought a ski mask. The other guy who didn't go forgot to, and it was probably for the best that he didn't, because he literally just had a clear grocery bag with 2 holes cut in it. I was like, everyone's gonna see you. I was like, it's gonna obscure it like a little.
Yeah.
I can still remember him just like holding it, being like, "This isn't gonna work."
Why did you just wanted to do it?
It was one of those things where it's
Funny.
like everyone's getting out that last day of school, and boom, school was set up in a way. I think it's been built out a little differently, but it really was sort of like a scene from
Everyone just pours out
of that big front door.
Yeah.
And so it was like you knew what time it was going to happen. And so I remember industrial tech class, which is where they, you could like play with the flight simulator and all these
Right.
kind of things. There was a bathroom down there, and it had a little stairwell that went straight up and out to like the west corner, so you could run straight in front of it. So we had it
Right.
all planned out.
Wow. 7th and 8th
flawless.
grade, I was still very worried about how big my dick was going to be.
I think that was part of my issue.
it's like,
I
there's
couldn't
no
imagine-
way,
yeah,
dude.
that age.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
And I had full like, doctor's office penis, because I
Yeah.
was like
course,
super
of course.
nervous. I'm
Yeah,
like, am I
yeah.
going to get arrested?
Doing
Like,
Ken Jong in it.
yes.
Yeah, there's a guy with the world's smallest penis running.
Yeah.
I think that's AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to get ISS, and everyone knows your penis sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I to this day feel bad that I didn't fall through, just because we left that other dude hanging,
Yeah. Literally.
literally.
Hanging dong alone.
It was crazy. But that was, I think,
That
must have
took
been
balls. That took little 7th grade balls to do that.
crazy. And he was a legend for it.
Yeah.
Because I was still, we were, like my generation, I guess, was like the quintessential MTV Jackass generation.
Right.
Like me and my friends, we
course.
made Jackass tapes and
Ditto, yeah.
all that. So those were the ways to become like immortalized.
Yeah. I think Jackass came out my freshman year of college.
Still a pretty good era.
Yeah.
For you.
For sure.
I was maybe a year out of school. I was like 19, but we used to do house parties at a house that was across the street from the school. And it was a Saturday night. We were partying. I'd left the party, and then I came back Sunday morning because it turns out they'd stayed up drinking all night long. And as I'm driving back to the house, I see my buddy Pepper running out of the house naked with one sock on and a mullet wig. And he jumps the fence into the school playground and swings for a little bit and then ran back into the house. And I walked into the house and I'm like, what in the hell? And they're like, yeah, we've been drinking all night. You missed it. And then Pepper just threw up on his own sock and all over himself. I was like, guys, it's okay to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yeah. Usually wise if you do.
Oh, man.
And that's how you get put on a list. Like, you're 19 jumping into a school.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're of that age, then you're probably in the clear-ish.
But
Like the
still,
school
yeah.
might discipline you. But if you're
Right.
19, you might. That's a bad look.
It's
Yeah.
a full-on crime then.
Yeah, that is a full-on crime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I'm thinking, I'm like, oh man, imagine knowing my luck. I would have, if I would have followed through with it, I would have got out. I would have hit a good sprint, and then I bet I would have hit like a juice box or
Yep.
something, and I would have slipped and crushed right onto my own penis in front of everybody.
100%.
Which would have taken all the aura out of what I was
yeah,
doing.
yeah.
It would have been such a
It
net
would have
loss.
been a 180. Yeah, just another huge L.
Oh, man.
Much like the depancing at the
Yeah.
Another
at the
tail
big
of
baseball.
woe.
Yeah, it would have been that equivalent, and I would have probably had to have reconstructive surgery on my penis and my already depressed penis. But you were such a shy guy in high school, like the thought of
Yeah, there's absolutely, nope.
I feel like I was introverted, but I was so desperate for approval that I was willing to like take big swings on, because there were other stuff like that we did do, like crazy like prank type shit or
Right.
whatever. antiquing people at school and shit.
Antiquing?
When you throw like a handful of flour in someone's face.
Oh.
Turn it into an antique.
Yeah. It was another jackass thing, I think, as well.
We used to do that.
Yeah, there's still flour like caked into the big screen TV in my mom's garage from like an antiquing war we had at the house.
Yeah, I didn't. I set off. I mean, I went TPing once, and I set off a stink bomb in study hall.
Oh shit!
Stink bombs were great when it was the little glass vials.
Yeah.
That you just
That's the one I use.
Put it
on
under your desk.
That's the one I use on the bus. I've told the story before, but on the way home from a basketball game, boys and girls in the same bus, we all lost. Sucked. And I'm like, but I had a stink bomb in my bag. I'm like, hey, here we go. So I put it on the floor, and I stepped on it, and I turned around to tell my buddy, hey, I just did a stink bomb. I go, and everyone's like, oh! Oh! Everyone, windows down.
Yeah.
Cheerleaders are crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, pretty funny.
Yes.
Yeah, or like a fart on the football bus.
Yeah.
Legendary,
Yes.
of course. It'd always be like a big lineman fart too, you know. Some guy that ate like 9 Jack's pizzas the night before.
Oh.
All right, let's. I'll do some of these speed round ones. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
cool.
Oh yeah. After getting wasted at Carl's, I literally had 3 days of like perpetual anxiety afterwards, like super guilt and like worrying and just like feeling really paranoid about all of it, like to the point where it reminded me of being like a young person worrying about like getting arrested.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm literally 34 years old.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
More of just an observation, I guess. But
I know I still want to drink, but the last time I didn't drink that much, really, compared and comparably.
yeah.
And the sleeping was weird, and I felt kind of weird the next day. And it was, I don't know.
I was just
maybe it's
pissed about
not-
my tab the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's always that
When
too.
I checked
Yeah.
the old account, I'm like, all right, yep, knocking this shit off.
Yeah. It is insane.
Crazy expensive.
But you could still, but I've noticed as prices go up on everything, cheap liquor, still pretty
Still
fucking
available.
cheap.
Yeah.
That somehow
no
the price hasn't gone up on
No
that.
coincidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
The same price as kerosene.
Yeah. Essentially.
I got a little stoned out by the dumpster, and then I came back inside to make myself a lovely dinner. And the recipe that I was following was screenshotted. Like the text was screenshotted, but it does the whole phone when you screenshot. And like as I was cooking and everything, and then looking at the recipe, the weed was like really, really kicking in to the point where I was like, I don't know if I should be cooking right now. But I'm in there. I'm like, it's too late now.
Yeah.
I'm real hungry.
And then I'm about like 75% done with the recipe, and I looked down and it said 3:42, but it like the image
Right.
had taken over the screen, and then I looked up and it was nighttime out, and I was like, what? I like started like feeling
Cooking for 6 hours?
Yes. I was like, it was like a dissociative state for a split second of like just like so bewildered. Like if you looked up and there was 2 moons in the sky or something. I was just like, what the fuck?
That is funny.
The screenshot got me. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I got there. Any closing thoughts, gentlemen?
Oh, I had a fun
Shyla?
thing happen. Not fun, but on the weekend, I realized now that on weekends I gain about 5 pounds, and then on like Tuesday I'm down the 5 pounds again. It's kind of insane. Like on a given day, I'll be like, "Oh shit, I gained weight this weekend," and then take a day like pre-dinner, take a big shit, and take a shower, and then weigh myself. I'm like, "Oh shit, I lost 5 pounds." It's like pretty.
That's just from the
and
shower.
I told this to Sarah, and she's like, "Fuck you," basically. And I was like, "Yeah, no problem," but it's because
falls
it's
off.
always the same. I mean, it's the same range, though. The range hasn't changed. So I'm not actually
Yeah.
losing weight. It's
Yeah.
just
You're just in that area.
there's a 5 pound window.
Just a little
that I-
fluctuation.
yeah.
More or less the same size turd, just kind of leaving and coming back.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
it's a turd eating its own tail.
Yep.
you know? The Ouroboros.
Yeah. Not a human centipede. I'm a human pill bug.
Yes.
Gross. I'm eating my own shit. Pill bugs don't do that, but they roll into a ball. That's what I meant.
A lot of things eat their own shit.
That's true.
I've seen. I think every dog my family ever had, I saw it eat like dirty socks, its own turds, everything.
I've only hung out with one dog that was like treated shit, its own and other dogs like a straight up treat. Like, damn, dog.
Literally.
And had the stinkiest dick of any creature that's ever existed.
And then you just quit hanging out with him one day.
No,
or
I
what?
still actually like the dog a lot. I did quit. It was an ex's dog.
You're like, who am I to judge?
But if it's like, yeah, if it's
My
Red
dick
Rocket,
doesn't exactly
like,
smell
yeah.
like roses.
Yeah, I'm like, I finally feel better about myself. Way to go, stink
So
dick.
funny the way you worded it. I used to hang out with this dog. Like
I
you
did.
would call him up.
Yeah, I liked him. But if he
one-
rubbed his stinky dick on your pants, you'd have to change your pants
Oh God.
because it smelled so bad.
wow,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. So that Red Rocket came into contact, you'd be like, ooh, I should stop sucking this thing.
Yeah,
You know what that dog needs?
yeah. This Red Rocket's a
He
nuke.
does.
That dog needs some hogwash.
That's right, buddy.
Big time. Big
Coming
time.
soon.
Full circle.
Shiloh just texted me saying she wants to invest. So
Get on the ground floor, people.
yeah.
Keep a lookout.
Patreon/hogwash.
Shiloh texted you. I'm sure that's what it said. It says,
Yeah.
please fucking stop.
Yeah.
Tell Toll to shut the fuck up.
Enough is enough.
The ad is coming.
Yes. 2 weeks notice from Shiloh. Weird. Interesting.
We do need Sam next week.
We do need Sam. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, Sam, if you'd be so kind as to take Shiloh's job on the board next week, that'd be
Oh.
awesome.
Next Monday? Yeah, I got you.
Nice.
Problem solved. You will be missed, though, Shiloh.
Better be.
Our script's gonna be junk.
Yeah.
No offense.
Writer's strike type of situation, you know. At Samuel Hirschak, or at Samuel _Hirschak. Hirschak spelled Hirchak.
Yep, it's Hungarian.
Tungo.
Not to be confused with Czech Republic.
Oh,
Or
you're going to
Czechoslovakia.
stop sending checks to the Czech Museum in Cedar Rapids.
I know. I grew up as a kid. I always had this dream that I would like go to Prague and find out I was like hidden royalty and I was the prince, and now it's all gone. Is there a prince of Hungary?
Of course.
Could I be a Hungarian
course.
prince?
I'm pretty hungry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go home and eat a Jack's.
Black Hat Ice Cream. New location we can now talk about.
Oh,
huh?
my goodness.
Oh.
Downtown now.
Downtown.
You
Black
can't
Cat
keep
ice
a
cream.
black cat down long. That's what I
sir.
say. At the old Ritual Cafe, a cool location.
That's right.
Very.
Do you have a, not to put you on the spot here, do you have an ETA on that?
We're saying fall. I'm gonna say.
A light fall.
Late October-ish would be pretty cool.
All right. You can look for that 2027.
Yep.
Venmo at Tobocop.
That's right.
In a way, if you pay toll, he might pay Alex that $1,000 from Vegas.
It'll be the Alex Fund.
It's the trickle up economics.
Yeah.
Patreon.com.
I owe AJ money from Vegas, too. Let's not get it twisted. Okay? Not as much.
I've forgotten about it. Patreon.com/NoSleepDSM. Shiloh told me recently, am I allowed to say this? To lure people? That you wanted to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
On the podcast at some point.
Oh,
but it
yeah,
would be
for sure.
But it would be a paywall only. So you have to.
That's a great
So
idea.
if you want to see Shiloh's feet and see her do the podcast,
We'll have a foot cam.
Yeah.
the footcast with Shiloh.
Foot cast.
You want to see that? Patreon.com/NoSleepDSM is a great place to do it.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Any other thoughts, fellas? Closing remarks?
It's September. Here we go.
It went by fast this summer,
We did.
Good.
Summer's over.
but
Thank
I think we
God.
can plan a cool Halloween one. We did a fun one last time. We got dressed up.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
So
got
maybe
the
we could do
holiday
it.
season coming up.
Yeah, maybe bring on a guest or two. That'd be fun. So something to think about. If you have ideas, feel free to send them our way, folks.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to run the board when Shiloh does the footcasts.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure I'm here for that.
Got it.
Yep. We're going to bring in a couple extra cameras for that one.
16K
Yeah.
sphere style.
Yep.
I'm also gonna record that episode on my phone if that's
Yeah. It's always good to have a backup. I've
Yeah.
learned from working on a few film sets. It's good to have backups.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's the podcast, folks. I've been AJ Simmons, No Sleep the Podcast.
No, I've been Tom McGrain, No Sleep the Podcast.
Sam Hershock, guest of No Sleep the Podcast.
Yeah.
And Alex Carter, Here Against My Will, No Sleep Podcast.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.